tuition. You didn't pay that. What do they do when you're a journeyman? Don't journeymans have to pay their bosses to learn their shit for electric?
No, you're already in the union.
Apprentice.
Well, that's like
Apprentice.
apprentice
does.
But still, I mean, some people charge their apprentices those are dicks, to learn what they know.
Mm-hmm.
But to have somebody actually willing to give you for something, nothing, about everything, that's when you really gotta be appreciative. And you will get so many better chicks. I'm telling you. If you start hanging me up with the chick thing anymore, yeah, then I have to make a decision. I can't deal with that. I don't need sidetracks. You can play with that all you want when you get back home. Tease her and text her. I mean, if you can't talk all day, you're not gonna get married when you leave here. You leave here, you're not gonna get married, and you won't be married when you come back. She won't come back because you're already worried about getting married to some chick that you didn't even met and fucking have sex with. Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, I think he was only texting.
I didn't ask. Just, yeah, too. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I hear everything. I feel everything. It's not that it sucks to be me because that's what makes me. I know Christian just like I know you and him and everybody else, and he's the boss. I have not physically been in presence with the Millers yet, and nobody wants me to do that. You hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
So for being where we're at right now, we have lessons to be learned that we just learned about monies and all that financial stupid shit. Within 2 months, every month you get that whole check, poof, in your account. You actually pay for all your stuff and you put your reimbursements in, and you'll never ever have to fucking worry about money again. As long as you follow those little guidelines. They're small. It's a money thing. We could do this all day long for 30 fucking years. I'll get another house because we'll fix this one up. Trust me. Actually, I'm gonna get a boat and I'm gonna move out of here. But
Well, I think we're doing a good job right now.
You're doing a great job, but I can see some better stuff. I mean, literally. I mean, I do everything myself, and I don't think about it. So I don't. Yeah, when I'm on my phone, I say, okay, bye, and I put it down, and I'm back to work all day long. That's why I got hired for this, because I'm highly recommended. I don't wait for people. Just like I cleaned up that shit from the AC unit. I'm not waiting for this shit. I don't need it. Just like I cleaned up a shed in an hour when Carmen thought it was going to take all day long for 5 guys to go through the shed and clean it up. I did it in an hour because I need to get back up to the little spot. And Christian sees it.
We're on schedule, man.
No, we're above schedule. And that's why he called Mr. Miller, like I said the other day, and said, hey, he never calls. We need to step this up because we got guys here are doing this shit. And
they got to upgrade the blueprints.
They need answers.
They need to upgrade the blueprints.
Same thing, but it's more than the blueprints. Trust me. I could go on and on and on, but I'm telling you, I'm not warning you. I'm just telling y'all. If y'all want to be up here and come back here again and do this thing, if you get accepted, because like Hillary said, I already put him through the test. Hillary, let me say this quietly. So Christian told me from the beginning, the only time contractors get fired down here is if they get drunk and they have problems with the locals. You understand what I just said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Hillary is a tattletale. Mm-hmm. They've had this house before with other contractors. So it's a cycle. So we went through a test. So yeah, Hillary came over here and asking him all this stuff, but nobody tipped him and all this kind of stuff. So it got back to Christian like I'm a drunk and I'm bossy. That's what I was told by mean. Like Christian. Somebody called him and said I'm bossy and I'm a drunk. Or I'm drunk when I'm bossy, whatever you want to talk about. But the only person that's been here is Hillary all those days beforehand. So I put that math together. I told you all before, but I'm saying he's a good kid. But he's a tattletale. So when we do stuff wrong, it gets back to Christian. That's how we all get fired.
We haven't done anything
I
wrong.
didn't say that. I'm talking about Hillary.
Okay.
In the future.
Gotcha.
He's a good kid. He asked me to tap and die. I taught him about that. I've been actually, he was blown away. I gave him $100. And he was like, where'd that, why? I said, because you are who you are. After I heard about somebody who was upset with me. He was the only person that was upset with me. So I gave him $100 as a tip. I said, yeah, I'm sorry we've been like this. Asking you for all this stuff. And, we need chairs, we need this, we need that. That's where that bossy, drunk stuff, that's how they get twist the estate's arm to say, okay, these guys are good, or you need to pay us more for the whole, the house. It's a fucking social fucking, you have no idea. But Hillary's a good kid. He's passed my test, and I guess I passed his test, and we will never have any difficulty on the island as far as people tattletaling on us, because I've already blessed Hillary to say, okay, yeah, I'm a good guy. And I answer a lot of people. We fixed his little thing with the vegetable oil. All these little things are starting to add up for him. He's understanding, like, I'm just some drunk guy that came here. I'm a contractor from USA, and all these guys are in the house, and I got fucking take care of them. That's that frustration. That's how.
Well, Hillary works for the landlord, right?
Yeah, and the landlord knows the estates. They always use this house, and they've had other crews in here that fucked up, and that's why they got fired. And now here we are. Are we understanding this now? Mm-hmm. But I've been doing cool, even though I got a black eye and all. It's not black, it's red. I got my own bruises and everything.
How'd you do that?
He knows. He caught me.
But
that's the point.
Fall?
That's what happened. Look at the day after. Hillary came up here before you all went down to the store. I was waiting for Noon, and I had my shit. It just happened in day, and he said, oh, he was starting to feel like, oh, I'm gonna throw up, kind of. He was giving me that island stuff. I'm like, oh, you get the flu? No, but he was disgusted that I fell down and got drunk, and that's what got back to Christian. But that's my problem. Because Eileen says, whatever you do after hours, that's your shit. But just don't piss off the locals. I didn't piss off Hillary. I never did anything to him. That's why I had to turn the table around and give him $100 as a tip. Because I want to know that I appreciate you. Two, everything is irrelevant. So that's why he keeps coming over a day. We're getting 2 more chairs, and I guarantee we're going to get a round table. He's going to be our kid forever and ever. And I had to deal with all that shit in the last week. But other than that, everybody else is fucking happy, dude. Are you happier now than before I talked to you?
Mm-hmm.
I need you yes?
Yes.